All right. How's it going tonight, everyone? Welcome. Hope everyone's week is off to a good start. Or not, that's the Monday thing. Hope everyone's week is coming in cool and fine and stuff. I don't know, Jesus. I am all out of it, which is not surprising, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. So, anyways, we're going to start tonight. We're going to update review board. Because review board 8 is out, so we are going to go do that right away. So I don't think I have much in here to do. Yeah, okay, cool. We're going to do this build here first and make sure that everything builds right. It should be fine, but we'll see. How's it going, Subuntu? How are you? Welcome. Oh, I might have to go get water early. I forgot to fill this before I started. So my health stuff is getting more and more fun. And by fun, I mean, fuck, I have a lot of shit to do because of it. Which is annoying. So I was looking at this, and I'm wondering if we can just move this to Caddy, but right now this is fine. Alright, that looks fine. Day 2, 8.0. Go to the agents, be easier to see it here. Oh, yeah. So today I got a blood glucose monitor, so I'm getting to learn how to bleed twice a day. Lovely. And to hit a test strip and see what's going on. Oh, my next test is coming up here shortly. What do we got? 56 minutes. So, yeah. Yeah, my blood glucose is super high yet, and so is my blood pressure, so this is probably not going to be a long stream. And I'm still foggy as shit because of all of it, which apparently is part of the problem. Or one of the symptoms. So, it makes sense, but it's also, yep. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Huh. I don't know why there's like 3 security conferences in my area within a week. 2 of them already overlap. It's dumb. Did this actually build? Yeah, it was building. Fine, we'll go find the damn thing. Oh, That's not right. Containers. Oh, this should be. Yeah, okay. Review board. 1 minute ago. Okay, cool. That shouldn't be. I gotta finish all that crap. All right. All right. Anyways, all right. So we got the new review board. Woo! Let's deploy it. Ansible, playbook, review board, servers. I have Postgres backup running, so this should not be an issue. I think it only does daily backups, but that's fine. Oh, there was some updates earlier today. Well, let's see what happens. Actually, I haven't tested those backups in a while either, so we'll see. Yeah, I still want to finish up all the stuff we're working on Monday, which I don't remember exactly where we left off there either. But we'll see. I probably should have looked at review board update instructions, but I think it's fine. We'll find out. What else is everyone doing tonight? I'm going to be very happy when this week is over. Well, or not, I don't know. Just this week has been hell. So, whatever. Do what I want. Come on. Start in the container. Yep. Ooh. Stay on community, unless Chip wants to give me a thing. Yeah, no. Stay on community. Thank you. Why? Are you kidding me? Really, Chip? Why did that redirect me away? Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Alright, well... Alright, yeah, Ivanhoe mentioned apparently I didn't finish his pull request, and yeah. All day has been doctors and health shit again, so... Like... How the fuck do I get rid of this thing? Whatever. Like, I'm just gonna ping him and be like, how do I get rid of this? Oh, thank you, Samantu. 15 streak? Holy crap. How's it going, Icarus Mad? Gonna alert you? Yeah, no worries. No worries. 15 streams. That's impressive, because I am not consistent at all. Especially on start time. Alright, let's figure out what the hell I was doing here. This block's 4620. What is 4623? Alright, this is already annoying me. Alright. Sorry, yep. We were looking... Right. Oh, okay, yep. Move the old request to API implementation. What the hell is the draft here? Maybe I rebased or something? I don't know. Let's see. 4622. I have too many branches here right now. This should have been one of a couple. Alright, let's merge what we can quick, and then we'll come back and figure out what the hell I was doing, because that way we can clean up some branches. Alright, this guy is easy, 4625. So we would have already seen the warning. It happens when the pot file gets generated. So, the get text thing. Where's that guy? Yep. Demo IET9 minus as default. Boom. Alright, one down. Like, I'm gonna go edit the damn HTML to get rid of this. I'm already building a container, I can patch it. This one should be standalone. Yep, okay. 4621. Oh, yep. Cool. Oh, you know what? Maybe there's something on that page that's like, hey, hit this thing to stay on the community thing. I just make sure there's nothing in here because it have, well, like email I'm not worried about, but. Wait, what? The free community plan doesn't include guaranteed support, but that doesn't mean you're on your own. You can always reach out discussions if you need someone. You can leave all this blank if you want. Yeah, because, like, I think I have Chip's phone number even. Like... Okay, wait, then if I hit continue. Alright, cool. Okay, my bad. Oh, wait, what? Or not? Like, I don't know what this is supposed to be, man. Christian's responding. That's install state saying which it is. All right. You have an activation code from viewboard.org. Enter it here to... I guess we're going to hit activate? Yeah. He's saying it says that it's installed, but it's, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm just like, this banner's really annoying, man. Oh shit, I keep forgetting to finish the damn State of the Bird. I have to finish the State of the Bird before I'm too behind. Alright, did I delete this other thing? Alright, we need to make sure to just not go to that tab. See, this is why I jump on the... I just updated to 7.0.6 because I kept forgetting to do it. But it's like, alright, they released a new version. Let me go test it in the field because they have no Like they're not updating me or anything, right? So it's like we can work together to figure that out, and then it helps them with their customers. Hopefully. Not always, but hopefully. Okay. $418. Yeah, this doesn't block anything. All right. Or $416. $46.18. Jesus. Oh. Cool. This is just a compile test because it's purple decal. So this is there's that gbegin decal spec and gn decal spec. That just basically that's a macro that does the if def C++ extern C blah. And we didn't have it in the right spot in a lot of files. So it started as a pull request from CSB, I think, for the one for protocol because it was breaking them with a C++ protocol plugin. And I was like, oh, I should check the rest. And it's like, oh, yep, there's a problem. So I generated 3 pull requests out of it. Okay, that's merged. My dashboard, Pidgin 4619. Apparently there's a validation bug with not providing a company name. It says, let me generate one, like, alright, he wants me to message the activation code. Oh, okay, or do the other thing. Okay, hold on. When I refresh the page, what's gonna, okay, hold on, wait. Let me do this again. If I say stay on community, yeah. So it's not optional, the name. And that looks fine. I accept, I accept. Oh, fuck, I hit the wrong button. Dark pattern chip. You made me hit explore another thing. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Alright. Alright. I don't know what setup I need to continue here, but hold on. I need to save this password. Oh. You can't hear me. Software license. Alright, there you go. How's it going, Fallen? Welcome, welcome. How are you? Chip doesn't care. Alright, I don't know what this is going to do. Good, we're still... Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Just took us here. Cool. Yep. I'm like, I don't... like, I get what he's doing, but I... Alright, cool. I'm like, all right, the banner's gone. But it's still in admin, which I assume is intentional. Oh, I also got 2 vaccinations today, and I was fine for hours. And now when I move my arm in certain ways, it fucking hurts so bad. You know what? A way we could probably get people to redeem the first, second, and third fasters if they were somehow on stream or on in the thing. We landed this Ninja Turtles. Oh man. It's funny though, I'm always complaining about not having enough time, and now with all this health shit, I have to do so much more crap. It's ironic. Or tragic. Or something. What it isn't is funny. Alright, where's the pigeon deckles? Yep. Oh, all right. Update the convey plans. Woo! All right, yeah. Ah. Ugh. Oh, what are we doing? All right, convey plans. Yep. Chip is like, I've had a lot of, or what do you say? He said, he said, I've had a lot of very late nights. I'm resting up. I said, yikes, hope you feel better. I've had a crazy week myself. Apparently I'm diabetic. Just found out. I said, yeah, my blood pressure is not good either, so I'll trade you if you're up for it. That's going to be a no, I'm sure. All right, that was a push on that. All right, so convey plans, 4620. All right, I already deleted the builds, but there's the, okay, yeah. There's nothing to do turtle-wise, because this is all just convey, right? So we deleted Trixie and Fedora 41 and Plucky, and we added Ubuntu Resolute. Which, Ubuntu Resolute is probably just sitting here failing away, because the plan doesn't exist. Yeah. Whoops. That plan didn't exist in the convey file till now. completed. We'll check all that in a second, but should be fine. We can get out of here for now. Update convey plans. I don't remember to name the branch. Convey. Easy branch name. Okay. No, what the hell was I doing? Alright, we're gonna... Pidgin... Oh, that's the branch we're on. Do we have anything uncommitted? We do not. Okay. Oh, I think I was rebasing. That's probably what I was doing. That seems likely. Alright, 4622 is remove the old request API. This is the GTK stuff. Yeah, or the Pidgin stuff. Alright. Make sure this builds. I'm sure it does. We didn't conflict or anything, but we'll rule it out. All right, cool. Then this is 4622. Oh, we're in an ad. Okay. We're gonna say rebased. This looks like it. Yeah, I have no message me last night. Like, I was on the couch, half asleep, and just like, yeah, I'll look later. Actually, no, I think I was in bed. Just like, I don't know what I was doing. Like, I'm looking later. Like, I'm not doing anything with this right now. We'll update this one too for rebased. Close signal. $46.23. Oh yeah, I actually get to go back to the doctor tomorrow for labs because they didn't tell me I needed to fast, so I didn't. So yep. How's it going, CSB? Welcome, welcome. How are you? This. Oh, I was like, why did I see QR code in here? Like, oh yeah, because the protocol needs a way to kill this thing. Like in Purple 2, we have Purple request close, which is fine, but this is, you know, based on the object. This causes the signal to go, the UI can see it, and we don't need UI ops. It's just, yeah. And that's the way we do it. All right, 4623. All right, what is, oh, okay. I already rebased, cool. All right, we're doing a crest field account model. All right, oh. Do the build. Oh, did Resolute run now? Windows 4-key questing Resolute. Yay, Resolute passed. Alright, RBT. Right, we're just rebasing all this because we had the other stuff just to make sure there's no conflicts or anything, blah blah blah. Like everything seems fine, but just doesn't hurt to get an updated rebase. That way I know it'll merge. It'll merge. $46.24. Rebased. There shouldn't be any changes at all. I wanted this, but yeah. Yep, cool. Oh. This must happen as part of the rebase, but... Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. Alright. This is why we base all the re's. Alright, look at Ivanhoe's here. So I got rid of the union, and let's see. All right. Jabber X data request. I'm gonna have to see the header file first. So this just reverted. Let me just look at the whole thing, not the changes. Let's start with the header file again. Oh, okay. Now the header file didn't change, so that didn't break API or anything. All right, cool, 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 cool. So my only comment was about the, yeah, okay. So that's fixed. Okay, cool. Let me go back here. It's fixing up warnings and stuff. I don't know why that was cast before, but doesn't need it now. Cool. It's IST instead of int. Yep. Those are apparently, oh, because it's time T is 64-bit now. Yep. I was like, huh? Make that const. Cool. Delete a line. Yeah, so this was the suggestion I had, was just put both items in the struct. Oh no, we waste a pointer. It's fine. And then this way just based, so we already have the type of this somewhere or something. I thought there was a type on here. I don't know. Oh, he copies both? Okay. Right, but then we don't have to do all this crappy casting, whatever stuff. So, oh, right. So if it has actions, right? So, oh, we'd have to look at the thing, but yeah. All right, yeah. So if actions is non-null, then we call the action callback clause. We just call the other callback, which is perfectly fine. Easy peasy, makes it real easy. That was redundant, but whatever. Just relayed this out, it looks like. Oh no, so with actions, what? We named it to data request internal, which sure, whatever. Okay. I don't know how I'm so tired, but I had to get up stupid early. I got to get up stupid, even stupid earlier, on Monday, because I've got my appointments at 9 o'clock. That's like a 20-minute drive there. And that's a follow-up with the cardiologist. So that's fun. Let's put that there. Whatever, that's fine. We don't tend to word wrap in the header files. I don't care. It's Pidgin 2. It's not a header file anyways. It's a C file. Yep. That's all fine. Yep. Clean up, clean up, clean up. Uh-huh. We didn't used to do this, so I'm confused why it's there, but whatever, it's fine. Alright. Either way, good stuff, good stuff. To 4601. Yeah. 4601, yep. Oh, Oh, it's all the Pearl stuff. I tried to clean up those Pearl errors or warnings, and I can't figure them out. I spent like 30 minutes to an hour on it. I was like, all right, that's enough. I've wasted so much time debugging fucking Perl warnings and embedded Perl shit that it's just, nope, I'm good. Like, I time box it all the time. Like, if it takes longer than half an hour, we're just done. We don't care. We move on. We forget about it. All right. All right, so there was the two things we were working on. I really want to get the request stuff done, but we're kind of, I forget where we're stuck on this right now. But we also need to get, did we merge this? Oh, no. All right, I got to work this into the other stuff. So let's put this after this. Leave it deleted. Then we can rebase the Pidgin request page on top of this, but we should probably do choice as well too. The problem is we don't have a way to test, well, test the purple side. Well, the Pidgin side. Whatever, we should be fine here. Alright. Oh, I didn't finish this part though. Oh, no. Okay. We wrote unit tests for this, didn't we? I think we did. I hate that when it's like, oh, I have to sneeze, and nope. Wait, single selection and multi-selection. All right, yeah, this is probably good. We put it on top of the account one, 4624. Oh, let's run the test under val grind. Grind some vals. Alright, we should probably do the same thing for choice right away. And then we'll rebase the pigeon stuff on top, and then finish that up. Alright. Alright, so request page will fall a little bit behind. And we gotta finish the Seagull members. We're close on that, right? I think it's loading fine, but I was just exhausted and had to end the stream. And then we have to implement delete yet. Huh. I just had a random idea with review board. So we're doing this nonsense, which I just noticed again. We're doing this nonsense to create another container to serve the static files. But there's no reason why we can't. We should be able to use volumes from or volume from, or I forget the exact thing for it, to just run another container and mount the volume from that container in it. And then we don't have to build another image. And then we don't need the images at all. We don't even need to do the build. I need more help than this, man. Like, you didn't give me much. Fuck off. Uh-huh. 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 Oh, it's on a review board. Okay, where's your Docker file, man? Contrib? Docker. Docker file. I don't know if they specify a volume or not. Mount the somewhere to persistent site. Okay, site is yes. Is there another volume? I could just inspect the container, which would be easier. Alright, yeah, there's no way to pull the HT docs out of that. That's dumb. Right, so this is what we do, right? We just start with this container, and then we pull the HT docs out of that container, and we drop them into an HT docs in an Nginx container, and then just go from there. And it works. It's just, yep. Alright, well, whatever, it's fine. Or, wait. You might be able to do a Docker bind mount a volume into container. There might be a way to do that better. Docker, volume mount. I might be able to say the container name. Host path, can I do another container? One container to another. Volume from one container to another. Well, you have to specify and blah blah blah. Yeah, it doesn't work because it's not mounted. Yeah. Yeah, alright. This doesn't work, is what it looks like. Yeah. Okay, so whatever, fine. Cool, cool, who cares? Oop, I need to leave that open. Ah, I did want that open, but that's not what I wanted there. There you go. Okay. Fedora 4. Oh god, we need to update those. That's a little behind. 40's not even supported anymore. Alright, anyways. Where are we? We are request list field model. Yep. Request field choice model is what we're going to have now. Request field choice. Alright, so let's look at the API for this. It's probably the same thing. Where you add and you give data. Oh. That's not the way list was it? I don't think it was. Of course, I reorganized the file too to make it extra hard for everybody to read. What the fuck is add item? It's selected, is selected, is selected. Clear selected, clear that. Add selected. Oh, right, you call add item. Shit, it was data. Well, fuck. Well, that changes things. um, this is dumb though, right? What the fuck? How did this work in principle? Like, what was the label? Was it just the item? That seems wrong. Yeah, so there was no ID. All right. We need to fix this part. Ugh. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a request field list item, which has an ID, a label, and then data, right? And then when you create it, we'll add a destroy notify as well, which the existing stuff doesn't have. And then that should be plenty, but we need to build that because it doesn't exist right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoehorn this around a little bit. Overlooked. List item data was a G pointer, and not just a string, which is what I implemented. Working on a solution now. Okay. Ugh. So like we'll still add a helper to like add item, or maybe we'll leave add as all the things, and then we can do add item, so you can actually just do the thing, and then add we'll call add item. But yeah, but we need to build this thing first. Bus field account model. Okay. Request field list item dot h. All right. A list item for request fields that are for request field lists. Sure. Type request field list item. Request field list item get type. You declare final type. Item purple request field list item. Purple request. This is just a G object. New. The ID. Label. Label. Data. Nullable. User data. What do they call this in GTK or glib? Where is a good one of these? Pointer array and GIO? I was like, it might be under GRA, and it is, for whatever reason. I'm just looking for the docs on this, which is apparently in the C file. Alright. Trying to think of what else has this. Or like what other names to use aside from like Element, Clear Funk, or whatever. Oh, GTask. Oh no, GTask return pointer for sure has it. Result destroy. Okay. I guess we'll call it data destroy. Oh. Alright, I get to bleed. Ugh. Oh, right there in an ad. Nice. If I get to bleed, I mean I have to check my blood sugar. Which is high. So high. I didn't open this bag yet. That's fine. Her tax return? Sure. So I am still learning how to do all this stuff. This is the second time I'm gonna have done this now. I don't think that matters. Twist and remove. Pluck this sucker back on. Okay. Get a test strip. It's just one. Oh, no, I put the strip in. Preparing to test, apply drop. Prime. Oh, wow. I'm down to 157. I know that's still way too high, but I was at 230 earlier. Able to get your YouTube protocol plugin to show up in Pidgin. Not loading at $2. Oh, awesome. 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 Now I got sharp shit all the time too, so that's cool. What was the eject? I forget how to eject now. Was it? It wasn't hit that again, was it? No. Was it prime again? No. Or maybe it was prime again, and then... Nope. There was some way to, like, magically eject this thing. And I don't remember what it was. Welcome to me learning how the fuck to be a diabetic. Point the lancet away from you, slide out the eject... Oh, okay, the ejector is this part. I'm supposed to do this. There we go, okay. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with the strips, so... this is after meal. Okay, So, I don't know, whatever, fuck it, they can go in here too. There's that. This is just like me of all people does not need any more fucking shit to do. Now I got my little whole test kit here thing. Holy fuck, get in there, man. $230. It's the regular blood glucose. Yeah, my shit's all fucked up, man. Like, I am not in good shape. Like, so Danny, I don't think you were here, but Sunday I spent a number of hours in the emergency room. Nothing critical, but I was out of it all day. I had chest pain, dizziness, weird shit like that. My blood pressure was high. I was getting out of breath. My pulse was higher than it should be. A whole bunch of shit. So it turns out I'm diabetic, and we are just now starting to get that under control. And yeah, so whatever the normal value is for A1C or blood glucose, whatever. On Sunday it was 257. Earlier today it was 230. On my first try with this, whatever. Now it's 157. So that's much better. Like, it's still crap, but it's better. And not 2.3, 230. Right, so on this chart, which I already know this chart because I'm not on it. I don't know, this is the thing it gives me. What was the chart? So it's milligrams per deciliter. So on Sunday, I was off the chart, right? Earlier today, I was at 9.5% A1C. Right now, what did I say, 157 or something? I'm at 7%, right? So I dropped 2.5%, which is in a couple of hours. But you know, the first test was me just playing around trying to figure it out. It wasn't during fasting or anything. It was just, okay, I need to fucking learn how to do this. So, yeah. And yeah, I assume that's what the value is, because I don't know what else, like, the other ones don't fit anywhere in. So, yeah. Good times, good times. So, but I still feel like shit and I'm still foggy, so. I mean, go figure. I'm still way high. Oh, let's finish that. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to, like, if like, once we get this shit under control, if this foggy, fuzzy headedness goes away, I will be so happy. Because it's something I've had for a long time. And a lot of times, just like, yeah, I feel out of it, whatever. And that's just what I'd call it, because I didn't know what the fuck it was. But yeah. All right. And I did this before the stream. Let's check this too while we're here. Although I'm not sure you should take a blood test or a blood pressure after you just pricked your finger. But let's see. At like 8 o'clock or something, I was 147 over 103, which is high. It's elevated. It's not good. 172 over 110. Great. Healthy as a horse. That's about to be put down. Yeah, I don't know. I never would have put well, there's a couple things that were coming up as possible diabetes things, and these have been here for years. So the one is, this is kind of gross, but I'm going to share it because it's really weird to me, and now it's just, oh, yeah, like I meant to get tested because I saw this a long time ago, and I never did because I'm, busy, and going to doctors when I feel all right is dumb, or more or less all right. Plus, I have doctors lost a lot of trust with me during my pain stuff, because I solved my health issues. Not the numerous doctors I saw, and specialists and pain specialists and neurologists and orthopedist, and right, like I solved it. So don't yeah. Anyways, the thing that was a big problem was I started getting black mold in my toilets. And apparently what happens is, if you're diabetic, the extra sugar and stuff that you're kicking out through your urine is what that mold eats. But I'm like, how the hell have I been untreated diabetic for so long, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know, been winging it, I guess. But that was a big thing. And that was a problem for years, 4 or more. So yeah, if you're getting that, you should, go get a A1C check, and they'll find out if you're diabetic or not. But if you're doing, yearly physicals, you probably don't have that problem because they check you for all that shit anyways. Whereas I was not doing any of that. So, yeah. But either way, it's a pain in the ass because there's like, I went from 1 caffeine pill a day to this. It's hard to see because of the chroma key. Right. And they're like, oh, great. But yeah, I just got these off of Amazon today. I went to I had a doctor appointment earlier today. She gave me a bunch of prescriptions and shit. It's like I had all these meds. I'm like, I need a pill case. So I'm like, all right, fine. I'll pay the $5 extra to get the Amazon shit here in 3 hours. It actually came in an hour and a half. Rather than waiting till tomorrow morning. So, yep. But yeah. Creates a field list item. Oh, I copied choice. I was like, why the hell is that here? Transfer full. This is, I don't need to do this because it's just the type. New field. ID, label, G pointer, data, G destroy, notify, data destroy. Did I make that a pointer? No, okay. Whew. Yeah, we really just need new. And then getters. I can't see a reason why we should make any of this changeable after construction. We can always add that later, right? We can add API, no problem, but like I don't see a need to do it right now. Nullable? No. Yeah. If you give us a null ID, we don't really care, but... Any compression you had to work on in past? Currently natively working on lips Z standard with FMPEG? I haven't done anything with compression. Long time ago, I used to fuck around with it, but I had no idea what I was doing. And by a long time ago, I mean 30 years ago. In the 90s. And I was like trying to figure out how it worked. I need to quit making that typo. It's a really annoying one. It will be display to users. Should be translated for displaying to users. We'll put it out. I always struggle with the properties. Like, do I put the description in the property itself or in the getter or setter or constructor? And like, it feels like it should be on the property itself. Although I know like a lot of the C developers aren't going to go find it. So yeah, your FFmpeg code has been around since the kernel natively growing itself more in assembly now. Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't started going to more Rust, or maybe they were. Like GStreamer's trying to do a lot of Rust stuff. Not that I'm care either way. I mean, I care that it's going to make my build more complicated because GStreamer has Rust, which sucks. The build being complicated, that is. But otherwise, whatever. The user data. Like, of the item. Yeah, no shit, it's a property. User data. You use zlib to compress protocol network traffic. It seemed to work pretty well. Not the fastest. FFmpeg like kernel is not infected by rustations. Nice. But I mean, the kernel is. I mean, depends on which rustations you talk to, because some of them think that Linus Torvalds only writes Rust now. But, and yeah, maybe I misunderstood. You said working on compression. I interpreted that to mean implementing rather than consuming. Consuming, yeah, I've used zlib a couple times, but it's been a long time. And there's Rust in the kernel in the sense that there's modules and stuff for it, but as far as I know, but I haven't looked at the specifics because I don't care. Haha, we got it right away. Ooh. Man, I don't know how I'm so tired. Oh, did I have my Fitbit on earlier? Fitbit turned to Google Health the other day too, so that's fun. I don't know where to find shit in the app. Oh, I did maybe not have my Fitbit on when I napped earlier. Oh, no. Yeah, so I napped from 4:12 to 7:02. And I also slept from 3:25 in the morning to 8:46. So I'm almost at 8 hours total. Rust language had to enhance to make kernel CI work. It will only be driver and never touch subsystem. Yeah. I've tried to explain that to people too. And like just the like you can't pull Rust code into like you can't link directly. Whatever. It's weird, it's complicated. And I don't know enough about Rust linking to actually be able to give an intelligible answer. But it shouldn't work, right? It's like, imagine trying to take like JVM bytecode and trying to link it directly with C. It doesn't work. Rust might be able to do it in some weird ways, but yeah. Alright. Struct. Pull request field list item. G object parental car star ID car star label G pointer data G destroy notify data destroy. All your data will be destroyed by us. Did I not save the other one, or where did I save the other one? Oh, there it is. Oh, moment are here. It's a glacial pace considering the C++ commit. I don't know. C++ is just more complicated than it needs to be, in my opinion. I'm sure many of you will disagree with that, and that's fine. I don't care. I don't need 18 different types of pointers. I don't even know what it's actually at now, but it's too many. Why am I getting dinged from the burp sectors? Oh, because I have things starting? Oh. Oh no, Johnny saw it. Okay. Ooh, alright. G return val if fill. Purple is request list item. Request field. List item. Item null. Oh. Item ID. LFL is item null. Such complicated, difficult to understand code, right? Shit, how does this... Oh. Yeah, how does GTask do this? Oh, because it's in a return pointer, it's not a property. I'm realizing, like, I either have to set this after I create the object, which is weird and sucks, or does it go as a property? Widget has a destroy notify? 725, whatever. Add tick callback. That's GTK expression watch returns a new GTK expression watch. Okay. Oh, it was a GTA expression watch. That's a box type. Son of a bitch. Each private shortcut action. Okay. This is probably going to be a fucking box type too, isn't it? Yep. Son of a bitch. It's really dumb. Really, really dumb. Maybe Flowbox? Okay, definitely not a property there. Oh, their signals don't... Okay, whatever. Sure. Mind model, they pass that in. Oh, bind model is not going to be work for other stuff. Okay, well that's dumb. I don't think there's like a gparam spec function pointer. Alright, well. I guess we'll put it in as just a pointer, and hopefully shit will be okay. That's wrong. Right, that's not ideal, but it's okay. I think we can make a property that's just right. Anyways, we got an ad coming up. I gotta pee and get water stuff. I'll be right back. All right, much better. Oh, you all might enjoy this. So it's a work in progress, but it is an updated Gorse video that includes all the projects in one graph or in one visualization. So it'll take some time to get to everything else, but it gets weird, and I gotta rework some of this stuff, like when stuff got split out of projects, stuff like that. Because like right now it says it's Pidgin 3 in 2001. That's clearly not right. And I don't know where Pidgin 2 ended up because it's not there. But yep, it's getting there. No, I can't. Can I? No, I don't know how to move time faster. Maybe plus. Yeah, I don't know. Like I've got the mouse and stuff turned off because when I'm ready to actually like do the video and stuff. But so it's getting there. And then we can finally have an updated Gorse. Woo! But yeah, I'm still not sure how or why this is happening, why it thinks it's Pidgin 3, because if anything, it should have 2 of them. I don't know why it doesn't. It's weird. So, but, yep. It's getting there. Getting there. I have scripts to reproduce it. Which is something I was missing last time. That or I lost them, I don't know. Ooh, we need helpers. Need to be able to type. Wait. Not sure if this is me being normal dumb or me being bodies all fucked up dumb. Oh, let's request list. No, oh, that's okay. Request list field item star. Boom, gone. Okay. There's no need to add a data field because users can just use gObject set data and gObject set data full and get the exact same effect. I'll update the documentation to mention this. Also, I'm like, wait a second, this works a lot like gObject set day. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I don't need to do any of this because it's all already built in, right? The list item has a gObject. People can call set data on it as much as they want. They can add multiple sets of data, do all this other bullshit, and we just don't care. Right? What we care about is it contains a burb localized string, which has an ID and a localized string. And then we're good to go. Right, so we are on request field account model. Or no, we want to go back to request field list model. Or request field list. I want the header file. Okay. If random data the list items. C method at g object dot set data and method at g object dot set data full. All this crap we just went through. And yep, wrong path. What a pain. What a pain. All right. Oh. Action pinning. What the hell is action pinning? I should have read this whole thing. Go to the gear on the right of the review banner. Hey, Small Knight, how's it going? One of clients is just hit with a 600 gigabytes DDoS. Jeez. Oh. Oh. Oh, sweet. Cool. Although that's not... All right, let me find the release announcement. What's new? With pinned quick access review actions, text, spell checking, and writing assistance, enhance under div. Okay. Add UI, enforce workflow. Okay. How's it going, Zeb? Welcome, welcome. How are you? Been a minute. Hope you're doing well. All right. Is there something I can do with these things? Maybe in the admin? I don't see pinned actions anywhere. Yeah, oh, alright, well, whatever. We'll look at it more too later. Probably check out telcos around it. Obviously, there's a lot of people. Not enough protection. Yeah, Jim Salter was posting a bunch of stuff on Mastodon today about his internet outage stuff. I didn't get a whole chance to read it. Like I said, I spent all the day at doctors and dealing with med stuff and blah, blah, blah. And then I fell asleep and then I made dinner and now I'm here. Trying to relax for a little bit. Fine, thanks for asking. You've been far from tech outside work, focused on supporting your son's kickbox. Ah, cool. Cool. Very cool. And yeah, I mean, getting a break from tech is always a good idea. I need to learn from that lesson myself. It all came from residential. Oh boy, yeah. That's no good. All right. Miri says hi. Yeah, yep, very much. Uh, 4626. So another thing I read somewhere that's really dumb is it's either the high blood sugar or the high glucose makes swallowing hard. Like, I've had problems swallowing pills for a very long time. And just even in general, like I'll eat something, it'll get stuck in my throat. Like, I snuck a Rice Krispie treat, which I shouldn't have right now, when I went and got water, and part of it's stuck in my throat right now. Just a little crumb, but yeah. Just like, if this stuff goes away too, man, that'll be so nice. Ooh. So their uncle died from a heart attack? Oh, man. Makes 4 direct relatives, including your old man. So doing exercise and checking periodically have been part of my... Yeah, on Sunday, I went to the emergency room for chest pains, foggy head, high pulse, and just winded and... Yeah. So, my heart looks fine. But my blood pressure is elevated. And my glucose is off the chart. Well, yeah, literally off. It was off the charts on Sunday. So I now brand new pill case as of today. And yeah, because apparently I have diabetes and I didn't know it. So yeah, go to your doctors, people. At least get the routine stuff checked. Don't be like me. All right. Yeah, it's like, here's the thing, right? Like, I'm not super worried about the diet stuff yet, because like I've been running this way for years. So like cutting back, sure, right? Stopping immediately, I'm not sure that's the best course of action. But number one, we got to get everything under control right now. But like my doctor wants me to stop soda entirely, and like, okay. But caffeine withdrawal headaches fucking suck, man. Right? She's like, well, you can have like 1 coffee in the morning. I'm like, well, number one, I said I take caffeine pills. I don't even drink coffee. Like giving up the soda, sure, whatever. But like I need the caffeine because the head fucking sucks. No, I can't do diet. The issue with diet is, well, I can do diet soda if it doesn't have NutraSweet / aspartame. Because aspartame or NutraSweet, whatever, they give me migraines and neurological pain. So I am definitely going nowhere near any of that because it took forever to figure that out. So yeah, diet soda is not on the radar. If it's stevia, it's fine. If it's Splenda, it's fine. But I've yet to find a stevia soda that I actually like. And everybody that has Splenda, like years ago, those of you that have been on the stream a long time may know that I used to drink Diet Pepsi because it had Splenda in it. If you were here one night in particular, I started losing it and I was doing this. And I couldn't focus and I could really only see at the focal point of my vision. I couldn't see anything else around it. Everything else was blurry. And that's because Pepsi decided to stop using Splenda and went back to aspartame. And that's the first time I had a complex migraine was on stream. And I got auras and couldn't talk and shit. It was fun. Good time. No, it wasn't. Fucking sucked. What the hell is phenylalanine? I don't even know what that is. It's an amino acid, a building block of protein. Most people don't need to worry about it. It's the issue for people that have a genetic conditions passed through families. Huh. Can cause intellectual disability, brain damage, seizure, and skin and other problems. Huh. That's fucked up. Another amino acid similar to aspartame, also used as sweetener. Okay, I will keep that in mind. I don't know that I've ever had that. There's a prick test they test babies with at birth. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Poor kids. This new? A Blue Origin rocket blew up during testing? Yeah. Look. Oh my god. Huh. That's nuts. So, but yeah, the moral of the story is, at least do your yearly checkups. Even when you've lost all trust in doctors, at least do your yearly test checkup. For, all the other important stuff. All right. Quest field choice. Oh. Man. Oh, I mentioned it earlier, but I got 2 vaccinations today. My arm is fucking killing me. Oh, I still have the Band-Aid on here. Oh. Oh. It was funny too. The nurse, I think, that administered them, I was like, yeah, the first one was easy. I'm like, the second one sucked. And she's like, oh, the second one should have been easy too. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, it felt like when like the dentist puts a lidocaine in your cheek and shit and you just feel everything expanding. The first one was just like, dink, done. Second one was like, oh, dude. Oh. What the hell? But the vaccines were tetanus, because apparently my last tetanus was 2009. And then pneumonia, which I didn't realize there was. Wait, is it? What the fuck was it? Hold on. No, it's not the right sheets. Where's the? Oh, they're over there. Was it pneumonia? Hold on. This is gonna drive me nuts now. Yeah, yearly metabolic blood test is always worth it, even if you don't like. Yeah, exactly. All right, what the hell was this thing? This is my stack of paperwork from today. Just today. Oh, pneumococcal conjugate vaccine. Yeah, pneumonia, ear infection, sinus infection, meningitis, bacterial something. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got that and tetanus. So, yep. All right. This feels like a caffeine withdrawal headache now, and I'm very tempted to take a caffeine pill, although it's 20 after 11. All right, so... All right, this is what we started, and we're like, oh, we need to do this, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of this should look like the list one. That's not what I meant to do at all. And I want to search by last updated. There we go. Streptococcus pneumonia, which commonly causes bacterial pneumonia. Oh, okay. Yeah, when I was younger, like grade school and high school, I used to, like, every other year I'd switch off between bronchitis and strep throat every year. And then I guess, built up a tolerance to all the strains. So, yeah. All right, have a good one, Zem. Thanks for coming by. Catch you later. Good luck with your son's kickboxing and stuff. Hope it goes well. Yeah, of course, no worries, no worries. All right, so we had add and add item. Although maybe we should switch these. Yeah, I don't know, it's fine. But we need to stay consistent with them. Yeah, so it's just the ID and the label. And then the data is whatever the hell you want to put to it. This is one of the things, right? Like in the Purple 2 API, we didn't have GObjects, so we couldn't just randomly assign data to bullshit. I don't know what default choice means, or... Yeah, like, oh, okay, this is which item to set as a default. Putting this here before you can put all the items in seems wrong. So we're going to get rid of that. The ID. Label. The label. ID is technically nullable, but I don't want to really advertise that. Creates a multiple choice field. This often represents just groups of radio buttons. Yep, the new field. Cool, that all looks fine. This becomes label. This goes away. Let's do it. We're going to swap these around. So add will take these, and then add item will take the burb localized string. This one's more likely to be used than this one. So it just, that makes more sense to me. As add them to the list, duplicates are allowed. Creates a new item and adds it to the list. This will help to avoid having to create that yourself. Yep, cool. Quest field list.c. Same deal, swap these around, add item, right? Because this is an item that you're adding, the whole thing. This is, you're just adding a thing. Is this public? Yeah, it is, okay. Which is fine. Alright, unit tests are going to fail. Test, request, last, .c. Whatever, let's see where they fail. Yep, okay. Alright, but the tests aren't going to fail, it's going to fail to compile. No, request. Dude, interesting enough, strep throat and bacterial pneumonia are caused by different species of streptococcus, whatever, bacteria. Interesting. Are you just an interested person in this stuff, Small Knight, or are you actually in, like, the medical field? I don't think I how to say that. Study some of this stuff? Okay, gotcha. Just curious. Um, 98. So I got microbiome. I gotcha. Oh, you studied bioinformatics as a major and worked in microbiology, genomics for a bit. Oh, interesting. Yeah, got microbiome stuff is weird and gross, and but I mean it's like it's a required thing. But yeah, it's like, oh, okay. Demo's broke too. Cool. All right, let's just go do demo. Yeah, see, common case here. 241. Too much. That doesn't fit right. Yeah, keep checking it. Although I know it doesn't. Poop science. Yep, pretty much. 172. So, not to get into too much detail, but so the stuff they put me on to like manage the blood sugar and stuff for now is called metformin, something like that. And everyone's like, yeah, it's gonna mess you up bad. So it took about 3 days. My body's mostly adjusted, but they upped the dosage today. So we'll see how it happens. So now they got me. It was 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. Now it's 1 in the morning, 2 in the evening. So, but man, my stomach has been making some noises. Like very, very nuts noises. You're just like, oh. Like you hear it and you're just like, that's a problem just waiting to happen. But like it's way up here, so you're like, all right, I got some time. Oh. If you take it with meals. So I've heard if you don't take it with meals, I heard an anecdotal story that somebody knew somebody who didn't take it with food and ended up in the hospital. And I'm just like, fuck. But yeah, everything says take it with food. Gets better over time, yeah. My digestion has been, let's just say, interesting. So, like, I'm it's not uncommon for me to have issues. Do 4626. Undiagnosed will surely do things. Yeah, and I like I'm really thinking that's what the problem's been. Is but yeah, so I'm hoping this will, like, you weren't here for it earlier, but like I've been foggy, like mentally foggy for a long time. It's very rare for me to have a completely clear day. So I'm really hoping that this will fix that, and I will be clear, which would be cool. Because yeah, it sucks. The funny part is like people don't understand how I work on this and stuff. Well, if people don't understand how I'm able to work with a fuzzy head. Like, remember, I was on Vicodin for 5 years and still worked. And still worked on Pidgin. And, yeah, it's just, yeah. You ever been high for 5 years straight? That's the funny part, too. And people are like, oh, yeah, hydrocodone, yeah. Those are fun. Like, yeah, maybe once in a while. Having to use to get through the day. Well, oh, yeah, the withdrawals fucking sucked. Like, I didn't plan it either, and I just tried to do a cold turkey at work. So, like, those of you that don't know, the withdrawal symptoms for I think it's all opioids. I'm not sure, but definitely Vicodin or hydrocodone is basically flu symptoms. I was hot, cold, and yeah, definitely sweating, and irritable as fuck. So like, I finally get back to my doctor. They're like, "Oh yeah, they're like, don't do cold turkey." They're like, "Take half a pill, see how it goes, and if necessary, take another half." They're like, "Just wean off of it." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Half a pill, and like 10 minutes later, I'm like, "Cool." Like, it wasn't great, but I was like so much better. It was really dumb. But yeah. Done lots of fun stuff, as you can tell. Alright, we can unshelf this now. Now we're back to here. Choice is all messed up. That's okay. We're going to fix that. We're going to make it better, faster, more reliable, with more access to the internet. Okay, so you create a new choice, you give it an ID and a label. Cool. When you add an item, you give it a label and a const char star, ID and a string, or label. What do the docs look like for this? Like, I know I just looked at it, but whatever. Oh, fuck. Here's a new item and adds it to the list. ID, the ID, label, adds a choice to the field. Where do we put the, oh, we put the big comment at the top, right? Yeah. You need to associate random data with the list item, see object, set data, and set data full. Yeah, this should be, I don't know why that doc is there. This should be up here. Choice request field, which is often represented as a group of radio buttons, as a drop down, or yeah, sure. I don't know how we do this in Pidgin, which I can check. Oh, okay, cool, it worked. Drop down. Like, I don't think many things use radio buttons anymore, just in general. I think that's kind of a dead or dying user interface setup, right? When was the last time you've seen a radio button in the wild? Like, especially on a web page, right? Yeah, add full is going away. Add item. Oh, we shouldn't need that, but whatever, we can leave it as comparison. I don't know what the difference is between set and set. See, we'll get rid of set default value. First field choice set selected. Fuck, it's already 11:30. How long are we going? Okay, it's only 2 hours. Oh shit. The ID of the item to select. Or whatever the ID. Selects the given item. Okay, so like I don't know what the set value shit's supposed to be, right? You add your items to the list and then you go from there. We get selected. So the ID of the selected item returns ID of the selected item. That's selected. We don't care about default value. That's dumb. Get value. Get elements. Doesn't matter anymore. Because it's a list model. Right? Yay, less API. Sweet. Ugh. Alright. Oh, we're gonna need demo anyways again. Well, whatever, we'll come back to that. But, alright, so... we don't care about that, or any of that. Alright, well we have G, pointer, array, star, items. Or what do we do in the other one? Field list.c. Yeah, I'm trying to keep these things similar. That's the wrong thing. Purple request field list.c. Alright, G pointer array items. Car star selected. Should be it. This might get easier if, well, yeah. Right now we'll go with this, it's fine. Purple key value pair, boom. I'm also kind of on the, want to get rid of purple key value pair, because a lot of the time it's meant for localized strings. So, something to display and an ID. So it's just like, yeah, we can just get rid of this. Any final type with code. All right, give me this. Westfield choice, get item. Variable request field choice. Get n items. Request field choice. Get item. Choice. Choice. That's 1, 2. Oh, I should have just done this. Arr. Okay. Okay. Yep, easy peasy. All right. Prop selected. I'm debating because most of the glib and GTK stuff, they don't work on IDs, they work on the position in the list. So us having the position makes things easier, but it's also more difficult that way. But if we add a selected, right? But like you still want the IDs, right? So then your code is doing a string comparison against a constant string rather than a translated string, which could change at runtime and doesn't work if you have to store it in a settings file and stuff like that, and then somebody launches it in a different language, right? That's a problem. That's why you want to need the IDs. Yeah, I think we just have. Okay, let's hold on. Position. Selected item. Position. Selected item. That selected. Position. The position. Selects the item at the given position. Oh. If position is outside of the bounds of the list, this does nothing. That's purposely there so people know they can fire and forget it, basically. Cross field choice, get selected item. Gets the item that is currently selected, or that is selected. Returns, transfer none, selected item. Okay. Yep. All right. So selected. So we need selected and selected item. That's all fine. Blah blah blah. G value. Set uint value. Purple. Request field choice get selected. That doesn't fit, but it's close. Yeah, it's off by 2. Prompt selected item. G value set object value. Purple request field. Choice get selected. Okay. Set property. We just have selected. And fix the indent in a second. Mm-hmm. Array new 1 and G object unref. A currently selected item. Or the position of the currently selected item. I always forget the order of this. Is it? I can never remember if it's okay. It's min, max, then value. I can never remember if it's value min, max, or min, max value. So 0 G max uint, and then default to 0. Okay. The currently selected item. Oh, this can be null. Did I say that? Yes or none? Nullable. If the list is empty, this returns null. Okay, that all looks fine, easy peasy. That goes away, this comes here, this becomes label. Okay, add takes an ID and a label. That calls add full. Oh, I guess we can make the take public. Did we just name the other one take? I think we did. Yeah. adds an item to the choice, to the choices, but takes ownership of it. Since 3.0, purple available, void, purple request choice, take. I'll implement this in a second. It's going to be basically the same as the other one. Set value, we don't care. Selected will get a little weird, but we'll get to that in a second. Set default value, gone. Add full, add, okay. Oh, new is supposed to be down here. Okay. Yeah, this becomes... Oh. Verbal by string, item equals null, G return val, return if val. Purple is field, G return if val, verb stir is empty ID. Label. Verb localized string. Oh. Really confused by that, but whatever. Purple request field choice, take field item. The other one, I think in add, like I set it up weird for some reason. We should probably fix it before the pull request, but oh, okay, nope, never mind. I'm just confusing myself. We didn't even add the temporary variable. Yeah, this is fine. We named it item, I think. Yeah. Try to keep those consistent. It's funny how quickly they get out of sync too. Okay, that should be how we do this here too. Yep. All right. Then we got new. Then we got get selected. Okay, and get selected item. Sure. GUint. Thanks. That's totally what I wanted. Get selected. G return val if fail. I can't do a negative. Oh, we can do G max uint. Purple is choice. Field. G max uint. There's a return field selected. Then we've got verb localized string. Purple request field choice. Get selected item. Field. G return val if fail. Purple is request field. Choice request val if fail. Field. Null. Yeah. If field dash selected is greater than field items length greater than or equal to, return null. Alright, let's do it this way. Verbal string star item equals null. that logic's a little weird to read, so we can do this instead, and then we can say item equals g pointer array index field items field selected, and then we can return item. All right, that's much more easier to reason about. We don't have to check the other bound because it's unsigned. So, yep. All right, then we got new. Yep, then we got set selected and take. Let's just implement take real quick. Well, we're going to copy it from this guy because I don't want to write it. It's not hard, it's just, it's right here. Why would I bother, right? Make sure it's a localized string, but this is item now. Cool. That should do it. Then we got to implement selected. If selected is not equal to field selected, and selected is less than field items length, then yeah, g object star obj equals g object field selected equals selected g object freeze notify obs g object thaw notify object g object notify by pspec obs properties prop selected g object notify by pspec obs properties prop selected item. That should do it. All right, I know an ad just finished. I gotta pee again, and I'm almost out of water, so I'll be right back. Alright, sorry, I decided to get a snack too. Because I gotta fast after this. Oh. Why does request page, Carib? Oh, yeah, fine. Oh, I have a bowl for you, man. I took Slater's treat bowl and I forgot to grab a new one. I got no bowl up here. I'm sorry, man. You got treats in the kitchen, though. Yeah, I. Please don't be licking my water bottle lid. Alright. Yeah, what are you looking for, mister? Is it attention? I think it's attention. If you want treats, I gotta go get you a bowl. I suppose we can try this. It's not ideal, but it's no worse than eating off the floor. Maybe it is, because it had candy in it, and it has candy remnants in it. Grab the other one. Stay right there. Yeah, what's that? Actually, this might work better for him. Because he has a hard time getting the treats in his mouth. He had to get one of his canine teeth removed. It went bad. But this candy dish has really high walls. It's 3D printed, so. Oh, I see. God, I hate this API. It's so gross. Nothing's consistent. You get them all? Oh, look at that. You got it all wet, too. Alright, let's come back to that. Prop and items. Oh, yeah, I didn't do any of those. Son of a bitch. Oh. We need and items as well. Well, whatever. I'll come back to that in a second. Just Ninja, Lamp Purple, Lamp Purples, P, request. Apparently it's clean now. Alright. Alright, so we're going to change that to selected anyways. When you select and selected item, it's fine, I don't care. Demo 416. That should be it. The first one should be the default. It's going to be 0. Fine. Oh, these things are named for shit. Do we use... No, we don't use this in demo anyways. How do we do this in demo? Oh, it does call get choice. Okay. Jesus. Let's pull request I merged. Add 87 items in Team City notifications. Okay. No, I just 87 messages from Team City from all the builds. Some of them failed. I didn't look at them. Whatever. Yep. Yeah, I suppose this is handy for this. I'm like, do we really want to do this? And yeah, it's fine. So we'll make this select the item, I guess. All right, so this is going to return the verb localized string. It's the selected item of the choice field with the given ID. Finds transfer none. The value if found otherwise. Like, we don't have to say that, we can just say the value if found. Right? Like, what if it's not found? Then null, because what else would it be? I think I'm gonna move this around anyways. If it is this. Oh, that way feels better to me. All right. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're getting all the cat litter tomorrow. And we still have cat litter. So I need to roll back that auto ship. Like, we're still gonna get it tomorrow, but we're all set to every 2 weeks. I need to set to every 3 at least. And probably delay a week as well. That's fine. Stupid G plugin warnings. Alright, we're gonna fix demo actions. I'll just name it item. Wow. It's fine. All right. So we build. We have to write the unit test. Why do I have to write the unit test? Because unit tests are great, but only once they exist. Until they exist, they fucking suck because they have to write them. All right. Sure. Let's start with this. I just kept getting tireder and tireder. Which is good, because like I said, I gotta be up at 9 in the morning on. I've got a doctor's appointment at 9 in the morning on Monday, but a long weekend before that. start with a really simple unit test. Cool. Yeah. So this one gets a little shitty because there's a bunch of stuff to do here for this. The other benefit of all these unit tests here is this will help us identify bugs getting introduced and other API and ABI breakages and shit, right? Or can be API. They're not necessarily are, but they can be. So, yeah. All right. No, we'll do these separate. Well, we'll do it separate. Just keep it clear. The reason to do these separately is like if we ever break them apart into separate functions and stuff, it'll be here. Is chat not updating? It is not. Nice catch. So apparently I got disconnected at some point and didn't notice. Okay, so I'm still connected, but I lost the WebSocket for some reason. Oh, and apparently that is not a free emote. There we go. Thanks, I should have caught that earlier, but shit happens. All right. Okay, yep, this is technically a bug. When the call gets selected and the list is empty, yeah. If field items length equals 0, return gmax uint. There we go. Cool. Yep. Yay, unit test. I'm not so worried about properties, because they're. Oh, I suppose we can do it. Or what do we do in the tests request list? Did we do properties here? We did do properties. Oh, because I also had multi-select. Right. And we're just verifying that the other ones are. Okay, yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So the new function tests the new function, but properties test all of the extra wiring and everything that's in there. And that's useful for language bindings and just making sure everything else is good. Field equals G object new. Yeah. Well, all right, then we need a GUint selected 0 variable class string star selected item G type item type equals G type invalid. And then we need n items. G object get field ampersand ID, which I don't have. Car star ID equals null. Car star label equals null. Got everything? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. G assert finalize object field. G assert compare stir ID equals choice. G clear pointer ID G free. Again, we always free these and null them out in unit test in case I accidentally copy pasted used again later, whatever, right? All right. G assert compare. Did I use uint for this? Yeah. Type or item type. Verb type localized string. G assert compare stir label. G clear pointer. Here uint and items. Selected G max uint. G assert null selected item. Right, remember right now we're verifying that the defaults all work. We don't care about the specifics. Oh, I forgot a comma. Avail property ID 1 for item. Oh, wait, what? Oh. I did all the work except to put them in here. Well, that's why I write the unit test, right? So we can find all this crap. I was like, it's close. But no cigar. NP not equal to null fail. Yep. Okay, so far so good. We just have to do the add and remove tests, and then set selection. We'll do that as part of the add and remove. And then we're good to go. The add and remove tests get a little irritating because it's a bunch of work, but it verifies that the whole thing works. Oh, we should do this too real quick. Jeez. It's almost like overhauling and fixing APIs and making them not suck. There's a lot of work. We're going to do these, then we're going to do add and remove separate. Yeah, we're not going to do the selected as part. We're going to do the selected this way. Because add and remove already gets complicated enough. So. Okay. GUN selected equals 0. Yeah, this is dumb. Make sure no selection returns, or make sure returns Gmax uint if no items are in the list. These don't need to be separate. Right, so we can do the default test like that one was doing, then we can add items and go from there. Add some items. Purple request field choice, add choice, Pepsi. What other cola brands are there? uh, oh, Shasta. Let's put Shasta in there. I just had a silly idea. We probably don't need it, but at some point it might be nice to have a randomize on this. But I don't know that we necessarily want to do that. Death Valley Cola, Pepsi, RC Cola, Jones, Mexican Coca-Cola. Oh, yeah, let's put Sprecher in. Sprecher's local to me. So, not that I really care for their cola, but yeah. What's up with the fuck? Oh, it's just a shadow. Like, the can looks like the bottles in Back to the Future, too. Whatever, this is fine. I was gonna say we could put Doritos in here, too, but it's fine. Alright. Select the third item and make sure it got selected. Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine. Request field choice, set selected, choice, comma 2. Selected equals get selected, choice. Did we do this up here? No, that doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. We'll clean this one up too, where we have choice instead of doing. Well, let's just do it now. We'll get that on the compiler. Okay, cool. G assert compare uint selected equals 2. Select an item out of bounds. Make sure it doesn't update. Sure. It's Leet Cola. Oh, we should put Jolt in here. I guess let's make another selection and go from there. Make another selection that's valid and make sure it worked. Sure. I mean to do the whole thing. No, yeah. It'll be a compiler error. Yeah, it will. I just didn't want it right now. Time is it? Fucking bedtime, man. We're cutting it real close on getting this done by the end of the month. Oh, there are 31 days. Okay. Like my Saturday's all fucked up anyways. I gotta do tons of yard work. I did no mow May. And May's ending, and I have to go mow my lawn, and the dandelions are like 2 feet tall. It's gonna be, yeah. It's gonna be an experience. All right, before we get any further, cool. No memory leaks so far. Yes. All right, so we're gonna do the same damn thing, except this time it's gonna be items. And to verify it, we're just gonna check the IDs. We're not gonna do the same setup here. All right, so, but we're gonna basically take this whole thing. Oh, we have to test add item too. We're gonna take this, and then instead of this, we're gonna have verb localized string star selected item equals null, and we're gonna have const car star ID equals null. So selected item g assert null selected item. Okay, add all the same shit. Set selected. Yeah, we have. There's only one way to do selected. You can't set the selected item. But then we're gonna do get selected item, and then verb assert type selected item, comma verb type localized string. That should be the case all the time, but yeah. No, we don't necessarily need this. G assert compare string, verb localized string get ID, selected item, 012 RC. Selected item, G assert null, selected item, compare string, verb localized string get ID. Selected item. Then this should be Sprecher. Oh, 134. I messed up. I didn't mean to run that under Valgrind, but sure. Oh. Okay, that looks like a bug. That's okay. 154 and 166. Yeah, I just don't think we put any test around this. Or, not test, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, what? Oh. If field item's length is greater than 0, and selected is less than the length, well, that didn't make a difference? How did that not make a difference? How the fuck are we getting an item back? Oh, 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 oh. Right, right. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Doesn't update is not the same thing. Okay. Right. We're still getting an item because select is still at 2. We told to go to 130 or 1337, but that item doesn't exist, so it's still at 2. So I'm just dumb. But we did need the other check in there for the empty stuff. All right. Now we just got the ad remove. Oh no, there's something else I said we need to do. Anybody remember? I sure don't. Yeah, I got nothing. So we already know the ad stuff mostly works. But yeah. Did we add a remove all on this thing? Oh, we didn't even add the remove API. And we did add a clear. All right. Let's start with clear. We're trying to finish up the rest of these request API cleanup things. I'm trying to get this done. It's something I want to get done by the end of the month, and I'm running out of time quickly. But yeah. Anyways, how are you, Dan? Hope you're doing well. I think this is how we did it on the other side. Yeah, it still isn't working. There, now it is. So I don't know. Rejoining didn't reestablish the WebSocket, but disconnecting and reconnecting fixed it. Whatever. Other problems to work on. We should reset selected back to 0 during this too. Oh, that's a good idea to use on items. Oh, we did that. Okay. Just remove range, I think. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if there's an order we want to do these in, but... Oh well, I still have 3 days. Yeah. Assuming my health doesn't become a bigger problem in the meantime. Right. Oh, properties, prop and items. Oh, you know what? I should do that. Oh, that doesn't work. Cause okay, yeah, never mind. Does it compile? Looks like yes. All right, so we got a clear method. Woo hoo. So I guess we'll do remove and remove by ID. Do we want to out parameter this? No, we can just do this. If field items length equals 0, return false. Or field or position. No. Less than this is greater than 0 and position is less than length, then we do some shit, otherwise we return false. What do we do with selected in this case? I don't know. We got an ad. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. I sat down and started talking. I'm like, oh, I have to hit a button. Clearly, I am late tired. All right. We typically like grab the number of items that was here. No. Yeah, never mind. What the fuck am I thinking of? All right. All right, so the position is in range for us to remove, so we are going to freeze the notify G object, freeze notify obs G object, thaw notify obs. So we have to do this because we have to get a little bit more careful, but it's okay. We're going to say if field selected equals position, or let's say if position equals field selected. Yeah, then we're just going to set selected to 0. Right? We don't know what the hell to pick anymore. Like, I don't want to sit here and do bounce checking and shit on all this. Just set it back to 0. Right? Yeah. Somebody wants to call it a bug, fine, we'll deal with it later, right? Although, in theory, yeah, this could be out of bounds then. Yeah, we have to do something. Because if you remove the last item, if the selected item is the last item in the list and you remove it, then it still points at the last thing. We don't need to do anything else there, right? In clear, we had more. Oh, because selected item would change too. Yep. Like, I feel like I'm missing something. It's because I am. Alright. So then we just need to say the G, or we need to say G pointer array remove, right? Remove index. Field items. Position. Does that return a value? It might. Oh, it returns a pointer to what was there. Okay, that's fine. We don't care about that. Alright, so we remove it. And we G list model items changed. G list model field item or field position. 1 removed, 0 added. I didn't write the prototype yet. Where you should do remove at test to make sure that's doing the right thing, but given position returns true if the item was removed. I'm not gonna write false otherwise. Or otherwise false. It's stupid. We've done that historically, and it feels like something you should write, but when you think about it, you're just like, this is dumb. Like, you can infer that. Like, it's a Boolean, true or false. What's it doing? It's false. Oh, well, I don't know. The item wasn't removed. $300. Oh, because I typed fields. Fields, items. Items, fields. Once thinks you're using 3-valued logic instead of Boolean logic, then we're in another dimension, and I probably won't give a fuck. At least I hope that's the case. Alright, I think we're gonna write this remove test and then call it, because I am absolutely wiped. Alright, we're up to 4 hours now, too. I don't know what it is. I work on Pidgin, and just time just disappears, man. And it's like, it's not like I don't get stuff done, but it's just gone. Oh, we also need to do the clear test. Alright, we'll do these two, and then we'll call it from there, and then we'll save the add or remove test for later. Oh. Alright, yeah, just give me... No, I don't want the properties test. Alright. Trying to decide where we want to put the test for selected. We'll probably do an ad remove. The ad remove will be more. This is more testing the corner cases. That ad remove won't. Actually, no. We can do all that in ad remove. I don't care. But whatever. We're gonna call it here because I am tired. I can't think straight, and my head's still all fucked up, and I'm sure everything else physically with me is all fucked up too. So one more time, let's do another blood pressure test, and let's see how fucking nuts my blood pressure is. $162 over $109. It's up again. All right. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. I'm hoping the person that's gonna rate is still on. They are. Good. All right, we're gonna go raid Dennis, aka Last Miles. If you don't want to join the raid, there's nothing else you need to do. Always in, or if you don't want to join the raid, go ahead and hit cancel above chat. If you want to join, there's nothing else you need to do. In the meantime, I don't think he has a YouTube, so YouTube, nobody's on YouTube right now anyways. So, alright, in the meantime, you can find links to all my social media right over here. And if you'd like to join us on the officially unofficial Pidgin Discord, on the official Pidgin Zulip server, you can find a link to that right over here as well. So, all right, thank you everybody for coming by tonight. Like I said, probably won't be back on until Monday at the earliest, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, till next time, adios.